All right, welcome everyone. This is Steve Remy with Geezer Cycling, and today up on the race menu we've got the Victorville Grand Prix. This was the third day of the race Omnium. We could do just the Grand Prix if we wanted to, so I came up. I wasn't going to come up and race, but I decided to come up. I'm running some new tires with my new wheels. Kind of want to do some technical stuff and kind of just work on a few things. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently in this video. I'm going to show you 4 big mistakes that I made in one lap that hindered my racing style. So typically I like to race, on the offensive, but I got kind of racing on the defensive here, which is, it happened. So the first one is right here. I'm riding Garbo's wheel going into that corner, and I let Espen take that corner and take the air away from me. So we have a strong headwind right here, but it's coming from the right to left. So now I'm stuck in the wind. He's got prime position, and I'm using to use more energy. So I try and get up in front of John just to slot back in back of him to get position on Espen. So this is my first mistake. So I'm using more power than I want to right now. Now he's got me thinking I've got to do this. I've got to do this. You're trying to think of all the spot to get your, you're not riding comfortable like John is. Here he's kind of crowding me again. And we're coming up on a corner that's going to set us up into a full 30-mile-an-hour tailwind. So it's super fast. There's no there's no draft there. So this is where I make my second mistake, is that I should have gone right here, and I'll kind of stop it. So this is where I should have just punched it, because anyone behind me would have had to use more power than me to come around me. And I probably could have taken it down to the corner, or at least close, and then had a lot better chance at being closer to the guys at the front at the sprint. But it's what I do. I wait here. I wait for someone to jump because it wasn't going terribly fast. So Scott jumps from Evoke, Scott Cochran, and he jumps pretty hard. So he goes flying by me, and then Bart goes flying by me, and I see Bart, and Bart's my main competitor. So I have to go. I can't wait anymore. But by the time I get going, it's time to sprint. We're literally in a tailwind, so it's just kind of power for power, and I've got to make up. In order to make up room on Bart and Scott, I've got to just punch it super hard. And so there goes Scott, there goes Bart. So now we've decided we have to go. And at this time, we're already cooking probably about 30 miles an hour. It's going faster and faster. I see a guy on my inside. This is the third mistake that I make. I sit up. What I should have done is just kept going and got Bart's wheel, but I sit up and let this guy get in front of me, and he actually slows me down because my momentum was going, and then all of a sudden he stops pedaling like the whole corner. Now we are going about 40 miles an hour here. Bart almost hits the curb. So we start to sprint. This is number 4 mistake. You'll see the camera moving side to side, and then it stops. It's because I actually sit down. I quit right there. I just quit. Up. I was gonna I said, F it. There's the top 3 already. I just roll it in. And I said, nope, get back up. I wanted to at least get this guy. So I did. I started sprinting again, got back up, and was able to pass Roos. And Bart got second. Great sprint there, Bart. But it goes to show you that you can't. Here's the final call.
And here comes the field. Here come the dancers one by one on the final boulevard right here in front of City Hall. Make the mayor proud. Looks like Bart Clifford at the front. Looks like Bart is going to take the field. Steve Remy trailing, and Woot Roos from the Netherlands also in the mix.
It's windy out there. Bart Clifford raising his hands across that line. I don't know if he thinks he won, but he did not. There were 3 riders up the road.
So anyway, my main purpose of showing all these mistakes is just to kind of show you guys that, I could win a race the last weekend, the weekend before, and still make these mistakes. And I basically run my cameras more so for this reason. I like to look at it, look to see what I do, what did I do right, what did I do wrong, and correct it and go back into the next race with everything corrected. At least I hope so. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys had a good one, and hope you liked liked watching all my mistakes. And congratulations to Morrison. He won the race. Bart wins field sprint second. Looking forward to Marietta.